Yes guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to another video on my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about ZENKAI Super Gogeta. I'm going to basically break him down a little bit and talk about the teams he can fit on and how he can be used in the most efficient way. And then I'm going to talk about whether it's worth ZENKAIing him or not, taking into account that Christmas and New Year's is just around the corner. So let's get into it.
This is Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black.
This is it, Satan. For the sake of our most glorious project, you will die today!
So Gogeta is incredible. I think he's a Zenkai that a lot of people should be looking into just because his overall kit is incredible. It's kind of like Android 18's kit in the way that he stacks buffs, has draw speed increased, and it's just an overall incredible damage dealer. He of course fits on Fusion Warriors, that's his main team. I've been using him on that team as well as this one right here, which is a kind of, you know, purple red team slash purple blue and red team. Just with this Gogeta being the star of the show pretty much. He gets a lot of buffs from this purple Vegeta, who of course we all know what he does. He's a great support unit, and overall it's just a very fun team to use because the damage you can output with this guy is incredible. His green card is pretty hard to land, but if you do manage to land that, it's game over. The opponent's going to lose a unit no matter what. I mean, it's just insane. He gets a 50% damage increase from that, and he takes away the enemy's buffs. So yeah, it's just an amazing green card. If you haven't read his kit, make sure you jump into the game and go and read it for yourselves, because honestly, it is incredible. So of course, like I said, that's the first team he can be run on. This is the second one. It's the Fusions team, pretty much the standard Fusions team, and he's the best red on this team by a mile. He is just incredible. A lot of people have been asking me, should I Zenkai him or should I focus on Super Saiyan Blue Goku? And I would personally focus on this guy if you prefer Fusions over God Key. But if you have Vegito Blue, I think this guy's a better option. As you can see, my Vegito Blue is at 7 stars, so I kind of, you know, needed a red on Fusions more than I did a blue on God Key, if that makes sense. So I did go for this Gogeta, and I think well, obviously there's a long time left on his Zenkai banner. Same thing with the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, so we will have time to do the other Zenkai as well if you really want to. But as well, remember that Christmas and New Year's are just around the corner, and we will get another big banner for those celebrations, so we have to, you know, kind of be a bit cautious with our crystals. But I do think that a Zenkai is a very good way to spend your crystals, because you're guaranteed a top tier unit for what you're paying, which is 7,000 crystals really. So that's a very good return. As for equipment, the best equipment for him that I think is this one right here, as well as the next one that I'm going to show you. This one covers both defenses. It is 4 sagas from the movies, and it covers both defenses and strike attack, which is very good. As you can see, it's just for movies, for any movies unit, so it's very good, and it is obtainable in a lot of different ways. I'll show you in a second. Then we have this one, which is also very good. It's for red melee types, and this will give him 18% strike attack, which is the same as this one, 18%, so that's a lot of strike attack he's getting there. And then the next one I have on him is this one, which gives him some strike attack, some strike defense, and some key recovery. He does get a lot of key recovery in game as well, which is very good, but you do have other options. I would say this one is a very good one as well if you're running him on a Saiyan team, or, you know, Fusions is full of Saiyans, so you can run this equipment on him as well. It has both defenses and strike attack covered as well. So overall, you have a lot of different options. And then you have this one, which I don't use on him because I haven't got it at a Z, and you know what I'm like. But yeah, this is a very good equipment. You can get basically both slots with a lot of strike attack, as you can see here, and double stack his strike attack and give him a lot of strike damage basically. So that's the best equipment for him, I would say, this one right here. I'm currently working on it, so I'm gonna have to you know, give him one of those when I do get it to Z. And of course everyone has this one, which is basically a Z plus equipment that does give him both attacks and some strike defense, so it's very good for him as well. So now let's get into where you can farm these equipments. So to farm this equipment is pretty simple. All you have to do is just go into the archive, search for the equipment that you want to look for, and then go to how to get. And as you can see, you get every single option of where you can farm this equipment. This one is currently in 3 different places. If we scroll down and take a look at another one that you can put on him, this one for example for all Saiyans, as you can see, it's obtainable in a lot of different places as well. And this is all you have to do for any equipment. And this is the other one I was telling you about. You just go to how to get, click on it, and then it will take you exactly to where you want to go so you can farm this equipment. It's very, very simple, and then all you need is currency of whatever exchange shop you're in, and you'll be able to farm it. Then you just go to equipment and search for it in here, and then you can get to farming that equipment and getting it upgraded for this Gogeta. Now, let's go back to the question of, is this guy worth Zenkaiing now or not? Well, we have to take into account a few different things. That's the meta we're in, what the future holds, and of course how good he is. He's very, very good, like literally top 3 to top 5 best units in the game. I don't think he's quite on the level of 18 and Gohan, but he is very, very good. His green card is the best in the game, and his damage output is just incredible. So I think he's a very good unit that individually is definitely worth Zenkaiing. He is just phenomenal. Then when we take a look at the meta we're in, Fusions aren't the best team, and even with him aren't the best team in the game, but they are now, I would say, a top 5 to top 3 team in the game due to the release of this Gogeta. He is absolutely amazing, and I think you should definitely consider Zenkaiing him if you do like running the Fusions team. I do think it's possible that we get another Fusion Warrior unit down the line, maybe, you know, between now and the 3rd anniversary, and by the time that 3rd anniversary comes, this guy's still going to be a top tier unit just because of, you know, his stats, how good he is, and the fact that he is a Zenkai will mean that he will last in the meta for a long time. And I do think we'll get a Fusion Warrior before that, so I don't think we need to worry too much. We could see the Zenkai of this Vegito right here pretty soon, and that would be a very scary Zenkai, but it is something that is possible, so we're going to have to wait and see. But I think in terms of the meta we're in, I think it's worth Zenkaiing this guy. You don't have to do it right away because of course he is here for a while, so you can focus on saving crystals for Christmas and for New Year's and stuff like that, and you can even focus on Zenkaiing this Goku right here and then focus on the Gogeta. If you're just focusing on Zenkais right now, that's another thing you can do, and I think it's a good investment either way because they are both fantastic units. So yeah, in the end, it's just up to you and what you prefer and what teams you run. I will not be posting a showcase for this guy now because I don't have him fully soul boosted, but that's something I'm working on. I'm going to make the most of the weekend boost to the souls to be able to farm his souls up and get him fully soul boosted. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash a like on the video if you did. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I will catch you next time. Peace.